Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today, I'm going to share you some tips on how to find the cheapest flight for your upcoming trip. So without further ado, let's go. First up, let's talk about flight comparison websites. Thanks to available technology and tools we have right now, comparing flights these days is so easy. Flight comparison websites are a must-have for any traveler looking to save money. These platforms like Google Flights, Skyscanner, Kayak, and Momondo search multiple airlines and booking sites all at once, giving you a complete view of the best prices available at a particular point of time. For example, Google Flights is one of my personal favorites. In fact, I made a whole video about how to use Google Flights effectively, so be sure to check that out. I'll leave a link in the description below. I honestly can't imagine booking a flight without comparing the prices in advance. I do it even when I'm not traveling because it's fun to compare airlines, best routes, prices for different cabin class, etc. Sometimes I would even decide where to go for my next holiday depending on the price of the flight. Using these tools is like having a personal assistant do all the research for you, for free. And they often have cool features like fare prediction and price alerts, which can be very helpful. Seriously guys, I cannot recommend this enough. Hands down, the best thing out there to get the most value for your money. Tip number 2. Keep your options open with your travel dates. It can really make a huge difference in what you pay. Even if you have a specific date in mind for your trip, try to check flights one day earlier or after. You might be surprised at the savings you can get just by changing your date a little bit. But that's not all. Being flexible also comes to airports. Sometimes flying into or out of nearby airports can be significantly cheaper. Take Paris for example. Instead of Charles de Gaulle, consider checking out Beauvais or Orly. Or hey, if it makes sense, you could even think about flying to London and catching a train southwards. Sure, it might mean a bit of travel time, but think about all the savings you'll get. Maybe you could use that savings from your flight to a hotel upgrade. May I suggest Ritz-Carlton maybe? Before I continue, if you find this video useful so far, don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more travel tips. Let's move on. Tip number 3. Book in advance. Okay, this might sound obvious, but the earlier you book, the more options you have with better prices. It's like what they say about real estate, right? Location is everything. Well, for flights, timing is everything. My rule of thumb, the best time for domestic flights is around 1 to 3 months in advance. For international flights, it's about 2 to 6 months in advance before flying. But here's another tip. Sometimes airlines have sales or special promotions on certain routes, so keep an eye out for those. As an example, not long ago, Jetstar had a return for free promotion from Australia to Japan. If you can get a ticket during an airline special sale or promotion, you can save even more. Oh, and by the way, Mr. Jetstar, I'm still waiting for that next promotion. Number 4. Budget airlines. Now, these guys get a bad reputation sometimes, but they can offer amazing deals because they often have lower fare compared to major carriers. Sometimes I wonder how they even survive because their base fare is so cheap, especially if they run a promotion. Note that I said base fare because you basically only pay for the seat. These guys charge extra for things like bag seat selection, in-flight entertainment, or even food. Also, let's be realistic here, their premium cabin won't be as good as a regular full-service airline. They won't have luxury facilities on board like shower, flatbeds, or personal butler. Yeah, butler, check out Etihad Residence. Anyway, I'm a fan of budget airlines because I normally travel light, pack my own meals, have entertainment options on my phone, so it works out quite well. Just remember this. You get what you pay for. Do not have any expectation for any service on board because as long as you can get to your destination safe and sound, I think that's all that matters, right? Number 5. Join airline loyalty programs. Even if you're not a frequent flyer, these programs can still be beneficial. Signing up is usually free and gives you access to points, miles, and exclusive discounts. Also, you can earn points not only through flying but also on the ground, with my personal favorite is credit card sign-up bonuses. You can use these points for flight redemptions, upgrade to premium cabins, and other perks like priority check-in and lounge access. Let me share an experience that I had recently. I booked a first-class suite on the Airbus A380 from Sydney to London with Singapore Airlines. all done via KrisFlyer Miles redemption. It was hands down the best flight experience I've ever had in my life, a luxury that I wouldn't be able to afford otherwise. This just goes to show the value of airline loyalty programs. You don't even need to fly to start accumulating points, and trust me, it's really worth it. So there you have it, guys, my tips for finding the cheapest flights. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click that like button below and subscribe for more travel tips. Before you go, I've also made a video about what you should and shouldn't bring on a plane. Less things in your bag means more space for souvenirs, right? Alright guys, that's it from me. Safe travels!